What is up, YouTube? I know this episode is a bit late, but I'm just finishing up right now, placing this as the intro of it. This is episode 3 of the Sv651 build. Now, as I said in the last video, this is the one where I attempted, or partially did, build the bike stand or rolling bike stand. It's partially done as I said, but I definitely will go back at that and perfect that later on. But as for this episode, please do enjoy. Okay. What's up, everybody? Another day, another job to do. So. Last thing I worked on the last episode, somewhere. I did the front light fixture, the front light fairing, however you want to describe it. So, problem with it, truthfully, the only similarity it's lacking to how I first saw it was the space from this to this. Just like how this is hovering, this and this are supposed to be hovering away from each other. Problem is, I noticed that I had an issue with the length. Now, truthfully, it would have been too long if I did do that. Also, another issue I noticed isn't really an issue which is this. Because the curvature of the lights, when I bolted them in, it curved the whole structure. That's not a real issue. I can space these sucker out because also these are still too close. Small issue. I mean, this isn't a permanent part anyway. This one is only for now. I will make minor adjustments to it as I see fit with the final design of this for the actual full ZZE build. Why did I did that? That's weird. Oh, I see. Anywho, so issue with this is I could, it more or less, like I said in the last video, ring, bar, which is the look that I'm going for. Problem is, this stews out way too much from the bike, and because of its symmetrics, if it's the right word, symmetrics, okay, it's not exactly the prettiest. And truthfully, I don't want to just throw some shit together and say, oh, this is, it has to look in some way or form done well on purpose. For me, I mean, I probably can make this work, but I don't know. Anyway, I changed my mind on parts of it. It isn't painted, so that kind of doesn't show the beauty of it also, which is whatever. My issue is, like I said, it kind of pushes out too much in this square format, and the front look basically just as fine as I may want it, but I think this is it's a bit too much, is what I'm actually saying. That and some of these cables, which I cannot, or at least I don't want to try to force and move them because of reasons. I gotta rebuild this fixture, plain and simple. Rebuilding is, truthfully, shouldn't be a hard process because I already figured out how I want to go about it. I'm gonna cut this down the middle, shave out the middle end, and just have it like that. And then the middle section, I'm going to take from being straight and curve it, so it would stick away from the bike, similar like that. But these ones would be straight up, shown in a square format, and that would allow parts of this fixture to show out of the bike, which it's kind of what I wanted from these. That's why I never completely removed those lights. So that is one of the things I'm going to do today with this. So with that being said, what I do want to begin with today, my two main prospects of things I want to have progress on today is building a new lift or a new stand. Two new stands actually for this bike. I ended up buying, these weren't the original ones I wanted to get, but because I didn't find what I wanted to right then and there, I'm going to make these work. But these are swivel wheels that I'm going to use. I have two rollerblade style type wheels, like scooter wheels, on one of the bikes here that won't be here for long, so I'm going to utilize those. So in all, I have 6 wheels. I'm going to have 3 basically, like 2 of these swivel wheels on each one with a rollerblade wheel, or I would just have the 2 rollerblade wheels to the front one with 1 swivel, which would still allow it to turn, but the back one would have full swivel wheels, 3, so it can have full movement. So that is my plan. Yes, my wooden one works, but I'm going to make a metal one. So all you future subscribers who are going to hate on my wooden one that worked, I'm going to keep that outside and I'm going to build the metal ones, spray them, make them look professional, do it on purpose. Let's go. What I did forget to mention is, or if I didn't say it clear enough, the light fixture I can do in the middle of the night for the most part, but the metal cutting I'm building, it would be best for me to do that in the day. So because of that, this light fixture will not be the first thing that I'm building today. The stands are. So do enjoy. So I found basically the idea what I was going with the frame, the stand build, but this one is, I feel, would be a more simpler way for me to go. Not that it would be simple for me to build, but it's a more effective way to go about it. I really like it. So I'm thinking I think I should base my design off this. So I'm just gonna do a quick SketchUp of said frame. Yes, I'm laying on the floor, I'm comfortable. Do a quick mock-up of the frame. So as you can see, it's a new day. But I got to finish last night because I didn't want to stay up all night basically making noise, and got a bit tired, slept, whatever. So right now, thus far, what I have fully done, just need to put it on one of the other adjustments that I did, was the back end of the stand. As you can see, just the back end of the stand. I did it with adjustments, multiple adjustments and everything. You can see it good there. And the hooks work. I know the hooks work, but I haven't tried At least I tried to put it on the bike, but because it's different from this one, because this one was designed mainly to hook on the arm of the rear swing arm of the motorcycle. So it could have taken the spools, but it mainly held the arm well. So this one is specifically to hold on to the spools. So because of that, the adjustments would be a bit different, but compensated for that by putting in the adjustment notches, holes. So all I got to do is take it over a bit and do a test fitting again. But based on what I was saying already, it should be fine and should work perfectly. So with all that being said, the only other part I have to really do and put together is the front, mainly bolting and a few holes here and there, and then I can do a test fitting on it and see if calculations that I'm going with works for it before I add the pole to the system, where I can essentially have the front and the rear system hooking up to the bike at once. And I do gotta still put the wheels on this one. In the same set, when I do put the wheels on, I'm gonna use notches instead of the first idea I had, which was gonna use this, which I was going to utilize a piece of board. I'm gonna utilize the steel. I'm gonna drop the notch here like this. So, you know, just a little small piece, cut right there, put that on, run the wheels straight through it, and lock it from the top, probably with a pin or so system. So, yeah. So, I feel a bit here and there disappointed, but the situation can't be helped as much as I would have hoped it can be helped. The caster wheels that I using whatever for the years aren't being particularly good right now with me. There's probably one way I can use the screw clamps, put them on the top side of it, lock it down. That may work. But those I don't have, those I can't get access to right now. So what I will do is at least cut this for right now, so I can't do any more to this. As I said, I got the back one then, but because I have tiled ground where the motorcycle is, I cannot use this right now because it will scrape the ground. Probably would smoothen the edges off right now, but I'm gonna move on to the lights and show you the ideas as to how I'm going to go about building, rebuilding the whole front light fixture. I'm gonna get something to eat, come back outside and start the light, because I only have so much hours of daylight and so much hours of making a lot of loud noise. So that's what I'm going to do. So back to the headlight fixture. Like I mentioned before, this is set up, the floating and all of that. But what I did do, and what I was going to do from I did this, I had some other ideas that following day. So with the other ideas that following day, one of the ideas is making the holes much more bigger to add a bit more beauty to it. As you can see, this is just a little drill of work I did on it last night. It's some of the driller work that I did on it, just to give an idea. Now it looks much better with the bigger holes. But like I said, one of my main problems still is this is pushed out a bit too much, and it kind of takes away of from the beauty. So it takes away from the beauty to me. Now these plates are still optional, and for me to use as the outer end. So as I may end up driving it back, like one of the main things I'm thinking about is I could use plates like this for this unit, but there's many ways I can go about it. But I do want the actual hard piece of the lights to show for it, you know, as part of the design, and I don't want to hide them too much. So anyway, I have an idea as to what I want to do. Let me get on with loosening this unit up and going from there. So what I would end up doing is literally like cutting this row right here, or cutting it somewhere there, and just have it like this, something like that. It don't have the match up in certain ways, but it's like the design of it where I want to go. I want it to be stylistic, where it looks really nice and it's done on purpose. That's my main thing, and then also that it stays adjustable. If I go this way, what I would most likely do is drop this unit, still drop it straight in the way, so it would be like this versus like that. Okay guys, that'll be it for this episode. On the next episode, I'll be changing the stator side cover of the engine, changing that out into one that has auto screw sports, and also I'll do a repair inside of that side of the engine. So, as always, hope you're having a good one. Hope your day continues to be well, and of course, I will see you on the road.